Yeah, some really good performances in the Europa League this season. A couple of indifferent ones there as well, but we are unbeaten in the competition and on a bit of a roll with 3 wins from the last 3 here in the studio at Old Trafford. I'm joined by former defender John O'Shea. Shazy, let's start with your reaction to the team news then, a team which sees Altay starting for the first time since the cup game away at Arsenal. Yeah,
brilliant for him. When you have such a high from that game and the performance that he had, I'm sure he was kind of itching to get another start, and he gets a chance tonight. And look, he'll probably be smelling a chance to maybe get a run in the team, maybe put a bit more pressure on Andre. So let's wait and see. But hopefully, it's just, you want a calm and influence for the defence, and hopefully they can get that now as quickly as possible. But great to see him back in from that high, as I mentioned, from the Arsenal game.
Harry Maguire, who was with us for the press conference, on the bench, so Euro, De Ligt and Lissandro, the back 3. Yeah,
no, that'd be good to see. It's a good balance to it, and it's just important for. It's one of those things, Solly, when you're young, you forget Euro's age, because we need to give him a bit more time, I think, as well. But just be a little bit more patient with him, because he will turn out to be a fantastic footballer for Manchester United. But he just needs to get that relationship with the other players now as well, build up that consistency. The Premier League, I know I was a bit older even when I got into the team, and it's obviously changed. It's got quicker and faster since, but for a young player coming into the Premier League and European stuff for Manchester United, it's a test for him. But he's shown so far he's up to it, and looking forward to seeing him again tonight, especially with Ahmad on that right hand side.
Yeah, Ahmad on the right, Diogo on the left. A start for Eriksen alongside the youthful Toby Collier.
Yeah, look, to have Christian alongside Toby Collier will be brilliant for him. He'll be able to guide him and talk him through it. Not only that, having De Ligt behind him as well to just give him that experience. But I don't think what Toby's shown so far, he's not going to be overawed in any way. No. The energy and commitment and quality that he's shown has obviously got him a start tonight. So it's brilliant to see, and hopefully he can take that energy to Rangers tonight.
And Alejandro Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes behind Xerxes. Bruno's 50th Europa League appearance. As for Rangers, Jack Butland in goal, who had a little spell here. Very good lad, and somebody who has been doing really well for Rangers.
Yeah, you can see he's kind of recaptured his form back at Rangers, when he was obviously, beforehand he was mentioned being involved with England and stuff like that at that level. So he's gone up there a bit like Joe Hart did a few years ago for Celtic. Yeah. Kind of found his form again, and at a big club like Rangers. So it's good to see for him. And look, it's like anything when you come back to a former club. Maybe
you want to do well.
Yeah, you want to do well, and maybe where he's thinking he didn't get enough of a chance, that he'll want to perform tonight. But hopefully, this Manchester United team will give him plenty to think about tonight, Solly.
These are pictures of the Rangers lads just having a little stroll around Old Trafford. From a little earlier before the crowd started to come in. A Rangers side which tonight from the start includes James Tavernier, who, despite being one of their greats because of his recent performances, the goals he scores from fullback, hasn't always been a regular, which is a bit weird recently, isn't it? But nevertheless, a top player. And from set pieces, he's always a threat. Yeah,
he's always a threat. When you see the amount of goals he's got, it's incredible.
Crazy for a defender,
it's incredible to see. And you know he's obviously a threat, and he's been a big leader for them as well over the years. But they've had such an indifferent season, Sully Rangers, where they've had highs of performances against Celtic where they've done really well, and then real lows. And it's only until recently, I suppose, that they've got into second place behind Celtic, because Aberdeen and were kind of in that second spot for a good stage of the season. So they've had plenty of pressure on them, but they've shown at different stages they've been able to kind of produce a high quality performance. So I think that's where United will have to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, I like Ruskin in the middle of the park as well. When we were talking about when we watched the Old Firm derby when Rangers beat Celtic. He's a real tiger in the middle of the pitch, so good battles all over. Right, more from Shazy in a minute, and we'll soon be joined by Wes as well. But Wes actually was part of the panel for the debate recently when he, Dion Dublin, Ian Irving and Liam debated where Ahmad's best position is.